If you don't want to put yourself in a risky situation, or if you don't want someone else to access your API keys and start eating your balance, then you need to secure your webhooks. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up authorization for your webhooks so no one else can use it. So as you may know, when you are creating AI agents inside n8n and using webhooks in order to receive data and send data back to another server, here most of the time we leave authentication as none, and we actually do not secure our webhooks. But I'm going to show you how anyone else, if they have access to this URL address, they can call my webhook and they can start talking to my AI agent, and they are able to use my credits for my OpenAI account. So right now you see that I don't have any authentication here, I'm not using anything, and I'm going to show you how they can do that. So if they have access to this URL address, they can easily send a request to my AI agent. So I'm going to show you how it is possible. Right now I'm using Postman. Postman is a platform that it allows you to, when you are building AI agents or AI workflows, you can use Postman to send as much as requests that you want to your server. So right now I want to send a request to my workflow. I'm going to use post method, and I'm going to paste my URL here, and then I'm going to add a body to this request so we can receive data back inside my n8n. So let's see that, for example, let's say the key is text and the value for it is hello. So now if I go back here and start executing my workflow, now our webhook is waiting for data. So I come back to Postman and click send, and you see that I received data and my AI agent has received and produced the message for it. And if I go back to Postman, you see that we have received the output from our AI agent, which says, hello, how can I help you? So imagine that you have a running workflow which is active and it is running 24/7, and whoever has access to this webhook URL can start using your AI agent. And if your AI agent also has some access to other tools of yours, maybe has very high value information, you're gonna end up in a really risky situation. So what you can do, I'm going to show you that you can use authentication here. Under authentication, you can see we have basic, we have header, we have JWT, which stands for JSON Web Token. We can use all of these three in order to secure our webhook. I'm going to jump inside every three of them, and I'm going to show you how you can set up this authentication on your webhook. So the first one is the basic authentication. If you click on it, here we need to set up some credentials for ourselves. If you click on credentials here, basically we need one username and a password. So whatever I'm gonna write here, then I have to also configure it inside Postman or from any server that you are sending. And if those are matched together, then the connection is authenticated and we can connect to our webhook. So here I'm going to just say test for the username, and for the password I'm going to say test 1234, and let's click save here. And right now it is saved. Let's go back to Postman, and let's say I want to send the same request with the same body as a text and the hello for the value. And here if I send this request, you see that it fails and it doesn't gives us back any response. So let's click execute workflow and come back here and click send, and you see that it says authorization is required. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now we need to configure our authorization. So we should go to authorization tab, and from here you need to choose the basic, because we did basic on our webhook right now. And here we need to put the exact username and password. So the username was test and the password was test 1234. So now if I go back to n8n and click the execute workflow and send it here, you see that our connection was authenticated, and we received the data and we send it back to Postman. And you see here it says hello, how can I assist you today, and the response exactly was hello, how can I assist you today. So this was for the basic one, which is very simple. You just need to set up a username and a password. So let's go to the next one. The next authentication type is going to be a header, and for this one also we need to create some credentials. Click on here, and here we need to set a name and a value. So if you don't know how APIs are working or API keys, for example, if you want to use OpenAI account, basically you need an API key. So this is exactly the same. We need to configure an API key in order to use the server. So in this case, the main server is exactly our workflow, and we want to generate an API key for our server, so when someone else is sending data, they also have to have our API key in order to be able to connect to our workflow. So here for the name, I'm just gonna put key, and for the value, again, I'm just gonna put test 1 2 3 4. So let's click save, and let's go back to Postman. So right now we are using basic authorization. Let me just delete this, and let's send the request again to see if we can receive it. So send. Okay, you see that it says authorization data is wrong because we didn't configure our headers. So here we are using header authentication, and therefore we need to choose headers here, and we need to put our value here. So I put here the key was exactly for the name of it, and for the value I put test 1 2 3 4. So let's go back to n8n and execute our workflow again and send. You see that we receive data, our agent is working, and we send back the request to Postman. Exactly, again it says hello, how can I assist you today? So this was for the header authorization. So the next authorization that I'm going to talk about is actually more complex, but also gives us more control, and we are able to see who is calling our webhook, who is sending data, what kind of information that person has. Is he an admin or a manager? It really gives us more information to see who is exactly using our webhook. So for this one, you need to choose a JWT authorization, which stands for JSON Web Token. So if you click here, again, we need to set up a credential, and here all we need is a secret key. You see that we have a key type, we have algorithm. You just keep them as it is. So right now I'm in jwt.io, which is a platform that allows us to create these JSON web tokens so we can use. And here, as you can see, we're exactly telling what our header should be. And here is exactly the payload, which has all the information about who is accessing our webhook. As you can see here, we have the subject. This is the subject to me, and this is my name here. And here also we can configure if the person who is accessing our webhook is admin or not. But we can also give other informations if we need. And with this all information, it gives us a secret key, which we can use it inside our n8n. So if you go here, you see that we have the secret. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy this secret key here and paste it here, so I can create my credentials, save it. And here we have also our JSON web token, which is encoded, and it contains all this information inside this code. So this is exactly our token. We need to also copy this token, and we need to go to Postman, and we need to go to authorization. We have to choose bearer token, because if you choose bearer token, it really allows us to only put one single token and be able to authenticate our connection. So I'm going to put my token here, and let's click execute workflow and send our request again. So you see that we receive the data, agent is working, and we send back the output to Postman. Again, hello, how can I help you today? And this is exactly the same. All right, guys, that's it for this video. You see how you can secure your connections and webhooks depending on your needs. You can use the basic or the header or JWT auth. It really depends on the situation that you are using, but I definitely recommend you to secure your webhooks, because you may lose all your credits, or you can end up with someone accessing your server and do some really bad things to your server. If you want to get this template for completely free, you can join my WAP community. The link to it is down in the description. Once you join the community, you can go to free resources, and here you will be able to find the JSON file, and you can download it from here. Once you download it, go back to your n8n, click on these three dots and import the file inside n8n and start working on it. Once again, thank you so much, made it so far watching this video. If you found value, just give it a like. It definitely helps me to show this video to more people who might need it. And if you have any questions, just put it down in the comment section. I'll be reading them and answering them as soon as possible. Also, feel free to talk to me inside my WAP community. We also have weekly live calls where we can meet, and we can talk about your problems and find a solution for you. That's it. I wish you a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.